Good morning, and thanks for joining us. I'm Assistant Chief Meteorologist Victoria Cavaliere.
And I'm Good Morning Tennessee anchor Allison Smith. All the days are starting to run together, Victoria.
I
It's
know.
the holidays.
Yes, and the weather has been almost like a copy-paste forecast.
I was going to say, it really has not changed much, which I know is not really, which is not fun for you guys.
No, it can get a little boring sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, how many different day planners and graphics can we show?
More sunshine.
More
and it's
sun, cold in the morning. That is the story. But there is going to be some changes this
Okay.
weekend, so that's when we're going to start to notice some rain comes back in.
Always the weekend.
I know.
Just in time.
Back on the weekend. But
Yeah.
let's talk about so far today. This is McLeod Mountain this morning. Beautiful sunrise
Gorgeous.
out there. Notice there's like barely any clouds. Really low. Some of
Yeah.
that is probably some fog.
Okay, so we're dealing with that in the Knoxville area too this morning, right?
A little bit, yeah. So
Okay.
some areas in the valley have seen some fog as well. I want to show you our visibility map because really where we're watching that red and orange color, that's visibility at a half to a quarter of a mile. You can see it goes from Barberville, kind of clips portions of Campbell County, Claiborne County, and then extends into North Knox County as well. Of course, if you live near a body of water, that's going to be where you're more likely to see some dense fog. It should start to lift within the next hour or so for most areas, but definitely an issue this morning. Also, maybe some patchy frost dependent on your location. We're hovering near the freezing mark, so not everyone's going to see frost this morning, but we're at about 34 in Knoxville, a cold 28 in Allard, and then seeing about 31 in Loudon as well.
I feel like it's been close to freezing every morning, and yet I still cannot adjust.
Yes, it has.
I can't get used to it.
Tomorrow morning could be a little colder, so I think it'll be
thank you, Victoria.
frostier for your
Great.
Friday morning. Now, the reason we're seeing cold conditions in the morning is obviously, one, it's December, but two, is because we've got high pressure over us, and that tends to clear out our skies overnight. You want to see those clouds overnight if you want to stay warm, but we have not seen them because of that ridge of high pressure to our north. That's also why we're going to see sunshine today, so it'll be a beautiful afternoon as we head into the second half of your Thursday. High temperatures today going to be slightly warmer than normal, likely getting into the mid to upper 50s for most areas. Yesterday, Allison, we actually hit 58 degrees.
Gosh, that's pretty nice.
I know.
So honestly, if people can just get through the cold mornings, the afternoons are really great.
Yeah, the afternoons are not bad. By midday, we're at 46. It still has a little chill in the air at lunchtime. And then we get to 57 by about 4.
By bedtime for us is when it finally
Night,
warms
night.
up.
Yeah. But for people that pick up their kids, they're going to notice that
good for them.
It's a little bit milder. But yeah, our average high is about 51. So we're not doing too bad for this time in December. And we're not the only ones that see some of those warmer temperatures. We're at 55 in Crossville, 56 in Middlesboro. Look at Tellico Plains,
I'm like,
61.
oh my gosh, lucky them.
Nice down there
Okay.
in the Southern Valley. So really pleasant today, dry, no weather concerns for your Thursday. And we are going to see temperatures tonight tumble back into the 20s and 30s.
It's so dramatic, the drops that we're dealing with.
Yeah, there's some big temperature swings. So it'll be a cold start tomorrow morning. I think, again, we may see some fog as well as some frost. That's because we won't have clouds, calm winds. 27 tonight in Kingston, 30 there in Kerrville, and about 24 in Tazewell. So still need the jacket early tomorrow. No huge changes as we look ahead for Friday. Saturday, we start to notice some more clouds. So tomorrow's almost a carbon copy of today, a degree or two difference. Saturday, it is going to be mainly cloudy, but that's your day to get outside. You got any outdoor plans to do, you got to try and get them done Saturday.
It's moving day for me.
Oh,
so
Allison,
thank goodness there is no
rush
rain
those
on
boxes
Saturday.
in.
I do not want to be poured on.
Because we are going to see a better rain chance late Saturday night into Sunday. And by late Saturday night, I mean after midnight for most areas. Sunday's rain chance we have at 40%. This is because of a low pressure system that's located to our south that's going to bring us some rounds of rain for the second half of the weekend. So as we kind of watch the timeline forecast, models have gotten into better agreement as the week has gone on that yes, some of this moisture is going to move into East Tennessee. So there's Saturday at 4. Allison's moving her last box.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Hopefully I'm done before 4, honestly.
And we've got clouds around, but we are dry in East Tennessee. As the night continues, that's when that moisture from the south lifts northward. Now, oftentimes what we see is, storm systems come in from the west, but this is a low from the south lifting up. That's going to bring us some more widespread rain at about 7 a.m. Sunday morning. Some of that could be a little bit heavy at times, so we do have to keep our eyes on that. Winds are also going to be gusty with this because the center of circulation of that low is nearby. So as a result, we're going to see some stronger wind gusts as we go into Sunday and then even Monday. Still kind of raining Sunday at 4 p.m. This is the newest model run of the GFS, and it definitely keeps a lot more moisture around than what we saw a little bit earlier. So we may have to hold on to that rain chance chance even into early Monday. I think you're more likely to see a few showers Monday morning over the Smokies. And then potentially, if we can squeeze out a little more moisture, late Monday night, maybe the chance for some mountain snow flurries and snow showers. And you'll see those winds now are coming out of the north and west on Monday.
Okay, well, question for the storm or the rain coming through on Sunday, because last week at this time, or over the weekend, it turned severe for Nashville. So what are we looking at going into this weekend?
Yeah, so I don't see much in terms of severe potential for us. I think there could be some bouts of heavier rain. We are going to deal with some strong breezy winds at times Sunday and Monday, but this doesn't look like a situation at this point where we're tracking severe weather.
So just rain and then some wind.
Yeah, rain and some breezy winds there at times for that into early next week. That system cools us down, so Monday and Tuesday of next week are kind of chilly. I only went mid to upper 40s Tuesday of next week, but I did want to show you the drought monitor, and I'm pretty sure this is the latest one. I think it just came in here. What you should notice is that now Knoxville, most of Knox County too, is under moderate. We didn't see a huge change even though we took into account the rain that we had this weekend. We still have extreme drought over the plateau, still have severe drought in the Southern Valley, but more places like La Follette, Union County, Knoxville have now gotten into that level 2 out of 5 drought category.
Still progress when you think about what we were looking at, even 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks
we
ago?
were in exceptional drought for most areas. So that has been really good. We've had a very wet December. We've seen more rain than typical for December, and then well below rain for September, October, November.
Of course.
So that's why we're still
nothing.
battling drought conditions.
Yeah.
I know we've had some questions about that, but remember, we had 3 months of barely any rain.
Yeah.
So
it's going to take a minute to catch up.
Yeah, definitely takes some time. One other thing I thought I'd show you is a Christmas look ahead. Now remember, Christmas is very far out, okay? So
so don't come for Victoria if it changes.
There is going to be a chance of some rain showers for Christmas. That's how it looks right now, but it will be mild, low 50s.
Think of last year. Wasn't it last year when everyone was like in the teens? Was that last time?
Yeah, it was
Christmas
so
time?
cold.
Yeah. So at least we won't be dealing with that.
So right now it looks like it'll be mild, but a lot of models are showing at least some rain shower potential. I don't think it's going to be, significant, but something we'll have to watch out for. But that's how it's looking right now. Everybody I know always hopes for a white Christmas. We got a long way to go if we're trying to get there, because low 50s is
not going to bring any snow.
Yeah. So that's what it's looking at this point. But today is going to be beautiful. We get up to 57 this afternoon. Winds are out of the north and east, but we'll stay dry. Overnight tonight, we drop back to 29, so you still need the coat tomorrow with a little bit of a frosty start for your Friday. Very similar to tomorrow. Quiet weather pattern. Get your outdoor chores done, your shopping done Saturday so you don't lug bags in the pouring rain on Sunday, because it is going to be a pretty wet day. We may even have to bump up that rain chance to 60% as we get a little bit closer. I think the middle of next week, though, is quieter, but still kind of chilly. Look at Wednesday morning, 28.
Oh, my gosh. So for the weekend, too, do we think mainly cloudy the whole weekend, it looks like?
I think it's
not going to
cloudy.
see much sun.
No.
Man, the weekends are
Today
a bummer
and tomorrow
lately.
is your sun.
Okay, so get
Soak it
outside.
up.
Soak it up. Get your tan on here in
Soak up
December.
those rays. But that's kind of a look at what we're tracking. I'm going to have another update later today during Living East Tennessee, and then we'll be back today at midday.
Okay, sounds good. And we'll see you next Thursday.